Howdy partners, this here's Fog. I say Fog here, and I'm here to talk to you today about beef. That's right, beefsteak. 100% longhorn beefsteak, and we're talking about a barbecue machine that is going to set your mouth a-watering. Those of you that have been watching my Fog's World episodes saw me make one of these, and you requested a detailed tutorial. And, oh, hey there, little guy. And this is it. So here's the way this guy works. We come back here, we hit this little button, and the little cows up there start dancing. Then we come up here, we feed them. Just hold down the right key, move it around a bit. Then eventually they'll give birth to little critters, and those little critters will drop down here. That's right there, I say. And then we let these guys grow up. 20 minutes later, you have full-size cows, and you come back here. Press that button. And hey presto, down comes the steak, and down it goes into the chest. And you get a little leather to boot. Alright, I'm going to show you how to build this right now. Alright, boys and girls, here's how you build one of these. Inside this chest, I have all the ingredients that I need. You need a hopper, you need a couple dispensers, you need some sort of blocks that won't burn, at least 17 of them. You're going to need 3 pieces of glass, or you can use regular blocks if you don't care to see the livestock. That works too. A couple of signs. A piece of glowstone is nice. You can replace that with a block and a torch if you'd like. A couple of buttons. Wood is cheaper than stone. You need at least 4 ladders or some other way to get up on top of your contraption. You need a water bucket and a lava bucket. You're going to need some wheat to feed your cows. You're going to need some source of cows. In this case, obviously, I'm using a spawn egg. So let's get all these materials and let's get building. Alright, you start by placing your chest wherever you want it, and then you come into the back and you place a hopper just like that. I am now going to go ahead and grab a block that I can use to build with, just because I find it easier to build things off of a block like this, but you don't need this, of course. So, put a piece of glass in the front and blocks all around. And once you got it started, it's pretty easy. You just remove that. We're going to put a sign right here. That's going to keep our lava from dropping down onto the hopper. Okay. In the back, we need a dispenser. We need a couple of blocks there and one of these. And now we have our kill chamber largely done. All we have to do is place a lava bucket in here and a button behind on the lower block like that. You should see lava come out and lava go away just like that. Then we're going to put a piece of glass on top of that. We're going to put another dispenser, this time facing straight up. To do that, hit shift, jump, and place your dispenser so that it's pointing straight up. Got it? You want to put a block behind that, and you're going to put a button on that block as well. Then we're going to put a sign either on this glass here, or you can put it on the blocks on the side. Doesn't really matter. You just need a sign somewhere here to keep things from flowing down below. That works as well. Shift clicking on it there works great. All right, now we're going to build up on top of here. We're going to start by putting a piece of glowstone here and a block and a block. Now, like I said, if you don't want a piece of glowstone here, you can put a regular block and put a torch up here somewhere. The only reason I'm using the glowstone is so there's enough light up on the top here that mobs won't spawn on it. But, like I said, that's not really necessary. So that's a temporary block right there so that I can get these blocks on the side. And then we just build up in here like this. Another temporary block. And right there. And now you're largely done with the design. Now all you need to do is give yourself some way to get back down. Ladders work great for that. Obviously, you don't need to. 4 ladders on the side will give you way up to the top. I like putting them on both sides because it's symmetrical, but, you know, suit yourself. Need to make sure that there is a water bucket in this one, like that. And when you push that button, you should see the water. And there you go. Now all you need is some way to get the cows in there. Obviously, Obviously, if you're in creative mode, that's easy. You just use spawn eggs to put them in there. If you're in a real world, what I recommend you do is come up here, place some scaffolding around this thing, like this, build a ramp up there, lure your cows up into there so that they can't go anywhere but in, lure them in with a bunch of wheat, and then push them in. And then when you're done, you can just clear out all the scaffolding. So, how many cows you want in here? Well, that's entirely up to you. It depends on how much steak you want at once. I usually like to put in about 50 or so, but, you know, it's up to you. More cows means more steak. But, you know, suit yourself. Fill it up to taste. If you put in too many cows, they'll look like they're glitching through the walls, but don't worry about that. They actually are going to stay in there. They're not going anywhere. It may look like they are, but they aren't. Then all you need to do, turn on the water, and they bounce around. Feed them. I like to stand up here, hold shift so they don't fall off, walk around. If you go around all the sides, it's easier to make sure that every cow in there gets a chance at some wheat. Eventually that water is going to push all these cows down into here, all the little babies. The babies can fit under that block. The full-grown cows, of course, cannot. Some of them will likely stay up top there. That's just the way things go. But you can sometimes encourage them by hitting that button a couple of times. But they'll fall down here and they'll grow up. If you like, you can go ahead and dispense the lava before the cows have grown. Because the cows are only 1 block high, they won't die until they're fully grown. Once they're fully grown, they'll grow into the lava, and you'll have juicy steak down below. So anyway, I hope you found that helpful, and I hope that helps you build your own. And thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for hitting that like button, and I will talk to you all again next time.